Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Timer's ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started.
finally walk! I can finally walk again! I can finally walk! My back! I don't need surgery anymore! I can finally roll my back! Finally! I'm so happy, guys! My short did so well again! I'm balling right now! I'm balling! My I did a $5 100x again! And I can finally afford my foam roller back! And my shoe!
Let's jump into the Bitcoin chart.
Let's jump on into it. Jabba finally got his foam roller back, so his back is now in good condition. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the stream today. I wish Bitcoin was doing a little bit better. It did not go as we wanted it to, right? Since yesterday. It did not go how we wanted it to since yesterday. Bitcoin's sitting at about $60,000, right? Are we going to go any lower? Well, we're going to take a look at all the possibilities here. It does look like Bitcoin is coming back down as we speak at the moment. But there's a couple different levels that we can watch for here in the short term. But hope you guys had a fantastic Tuesday. About halfway through the week, right? We're getting through the week. Almost to the weekend. We're getting there. But we still have a little bit ways to go. 59,975. Looks like Bitcoin may be coming down as we speak. But let's see. We do have a little bit of support level coming back down here. If Bitcoin does come a little bit lower, we could come back down to this like 59.5 range and test this level again before maybe coming back up. But we'll check on that in just a second. What do you guys think about today? What do you think about today? Let me know in the chat. Are you guys worried? Are you guys buying the dip? Are you guys waiting for a little bit lower to buy the dip? Did you guys sell your whole portfolio? What did you guys do today? I want to know in the chat. What did you guys do? What's up, Wes? What a day. Shopping time today and now ready to go. Wes, we are ready to rock and roll, brother. We're ready to rock and roll. You know me. I'm waiting for, you know me. I usually wait for the 20% dips. We're not quite yet there for Bitcoin, but some alts have got to that 20% dip range. So it's about time I start accumulating for sure. I did buy some audio and some DOT yesterday. Obviously, they come a little bit lower since then, but that's the whole point of DCA, right? That's the whole point of DCA. We don't know how low it's going to go, so you DCA in. That's what I do, at least. You guys, everyone has their own thing. Nick said panic sell. Nick, I know you didn't panic sell, brother. Come on, man. Raymond said panic bought, sold stock to buy more BTC and ETH. There you go, man. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So first of all, guys, on the hourly, right? We were watching yesterday. We were watching this 200. Or is this the 100 or 200? This is the 5. Oh, all right. Yes, I was looking at the 4 hour. This is actually the 501 hour EMA we were watching, right? The reason why we're watching that is we got some support on it in the past, once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. And we broke that yesterday, right? We broke that yesterday, and then we got a big downfall back down to the downside on the hourly time frame. Now, like I said, right now we're sort of coming back down in this downwards channel. We do have a few wicks on the top side and the downside, but relatively speaking, you guys can see we're closing in this downwards channel. So I bought audio and dot as well. There you go, man. That's what I'm talking about, bro. But yeah, I mean, you're coming back down here, and 59.5 is probably the level that Bitcoin comes back down to here. At first, we do have a couple different support levels here. I'm watching. We have 59,130, 58,200. Those are the first 2 levels I'm watching. If Bitcoin was to break this downwards channel on the hourly. But I'm not so much worried about the hourly, guys. You guys know I don't want to just zoom in on the charts. I think sometimes still, right? Sometimes still, guys, we try to be these like professors, right? Like we almost try to outsmart everyone.
What would be your non-financial advice on what to buy?
My non-financial advice. We'll talk about that in just a second, CWP. But no, in all seriousness, guy, I think sometimes we gotta try to get too smart. We almost turn into this guy, but you know what I mean? So on the hourly chart, you can see precisely, we have dropped back down to the bottom of the range. Now the hourly is telling us a lot, but that's not enough. We have to zoom in on the 5-minute chart, and that's gonna show us that we are about to dump hard, right? The 5-minute chart looks ugly. Looks like we're rolling over on the 5-minute chart, guys. You know, every single indicator in the 5-minute chart, the 111 EMA on the 1 hour, the 113 EMA on the 5-minute, all being broken as we speak. I think we are going to continue lower because the 5-minute chart looks extremely bearish. There's a bearish Elliott wave here on the 5-minute chart. Holy crap, we're going to freaking zero, boys.
Everybody panic, we're going to zero.
You know, sometimes we try to act a little bit too smart by zooming in on these small freaking time frames, which, you know, in reality, what we should be looking at in reality, right? Let's go look at this daily chart here, right? So our daily chart, guys, and this is basically a how do I want to call it? A summary of what I'm looking at, all right? Breakout Bob raises his hand, me. There you go, man. At least you admit it, bro. At least you admit it. That's all I ask for. If you guys are that guy, at least admit it in the chat, right? Ultimately here, for Bitcoin on the daily, all right? This is what I'm watching. You have this big box of green support here that I'm watching for. A bunch of different peaks in the past that we are trying to hold for Bitcoin, right? Ultimately, you know, we've come back down a few times to test, right? Once here, once here, once here, but each time we've actually got a bounce off this level. Now, this is the big support level that I'm watching ultimately here for Bitcoin. If this breaks, I think it's likely that we come back down to probably the $53,000 range. In all seriousness, that's just what I see on the chart. So a couple different levels that have some confluence here. Nathan, we're actually going to talk about that in just a second, man. The 50-day EMA coming in clutch. We're going to talk about that in just a second, brother. On the daily chart, right? So we're also holding that green box of support right now in the daily. Perfect, all right? The other thing that's happening here on the daily chart is we're also bouncing right off the bottom of our daily EMA ribbon, right? That's something that we tend to want to stay above in a bullish trend. If we go back to, you know, previously back in 2020, right? We continuously held this on the way up, right? So we actually came back down to the bottom of it a few times before ultimately breaking it and then going into a bearish trend. So ultimately, I would like to hold that level here on the new daily. We ended up closing the daily at about 60,100. But hey, as long as we hold that, I think, you know, I keep saying I think, but as long as we hold that, I think we're good. If we do break this bottom green box of support, if we break like 57,000-ish, I do think it's likely we go a little bit lower, but we will talk about why in just a second. Now, also on the daily chart, if you guys look, our 50-day EMA, right? Just like my good friend Nathan in the chat just said, we did get a nice bounce off the 50-day EMA. Why is that important? Well, if we actually zoom out a little bit here, Bitcoin did this multiple times also in 2020 and also 2017. We'll look at 2020 just for reference here, but we did have a pretty good sized dip back down to the 50 here. We had a good sized dip back down to the 50 here and got some nice bounces off the 50 when we did break the 20, okay? So we broke the 20, we came back down to the 50. Are we out of the woods yet? Well, not necessarily, right? Not necessarily. I think that breaking a couple of these trend lines, I think isn't great here in the short term, right? Just to be perfectly honest, I don't think it's great, but if Bitcoin can get a nice bounce off this 50-day EMA and get back above this old trend line of resistance that flipped into support and not come back up and flip that as resistance again, I think that's the first good sign. And then what I want to see is this previous support line that's coming up here for Bitcoin that we bounced off multiple times. Can we get ultimately back above that also, right? So those are the two big levels I'm watching for. Now, it's not only that, right? If we actually look, guys, we have built some bullish divergence on the daily time frame. So you guys can see here, we have higher lows in price action, right? Our two previous daily swing lows, 1, 2, right? Higher lows and lower lows on the RSI, as well as the daily RSI also be bottomed out. So the daily's not looking too bad for a reversal, but we need the juice, guys. We need the juice. So this is where we're going to take a stand, right? This is where we're going to take a stand.
Rant alert.
I need everyone in the chat. And this is a rant. This is not a Viking battle. This is a rant. I need everyone in the chat right now to get their swords and shields, because if there ever was a perfect time for Bitcoin to bounce to the upside, this would be it. And I want to bounce here. I want to bounce here. I need everyone to get the swords and shields in the chat right now. Get the swords and shields in the chat, right? Vikings, this is where we draw the line. The bears have taken back some of our land, and we cannot let them push back into our land. Our wives, our sons, our daughters are counting on us to defend this land. Bull Vikings, unite. We will hold the 50-day EMA if it's the last thing we do. Push them back. Fight like you never fought before. Spam those swords and shields in the chat. Spam them. Jordan, stop waking me up. Stop making me up. I told you I'm not going to war. I'm too fat. I'm too lazy. I live in a basement. And honestly, no one wants to fight with me because all I'm going to do is complain. All I'm going to say is like, oh, hey, fellow Viking, are you happy to fight today? Well, this freaking sucks. This freaking sucks. And all I'm going to do is hurt the morale, right? So stop trying to take me to war. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Mom, tell him I don't want to go. Thank you. Ridiculous. All right, Bob's not coming. We all know Bob's not coming to war, but we need everyone else to come to war. So like we said, guys, bounce off the 50. Daily bullish divergence. Can Bitcoin get a bounce off this level? This would be the level to bounce from if Bitcoin can do it, right? But we have a couple important levels that we have to get back above in order to do that, right? The other thing I'm watching here, the other thing I'm watching here, guys, is this, all right? So Bitcoin looked like it was in some type of rising wedge. Now, here's the thing, right? Typically, the breakdown targets are the first touch of the wedge on the bottom side. That would put you somewhere around the $54,000 range if this wedge was to play out. Do I think that we go down to that level? No, I don't. Unless Bitcoin breaks this green box of support. If we break this green box of support, probably coming back down to these levels, right? But until that happens, I'm not going to say it's going to happen. But typically, that would be the measure move target.
On the couch at your wife's house. Excel for the dagger shield.
It's too late to panic sell for me. Oh, Jace, you're at my wife's house. Wait, what was that? You're at the couch at your wife's house. Oh, Jace, Octavio. What a name, man, Octavio. Actually, my female crush on TV name was Octavia. So I have to like your main man. If you guys know who Octavia was from the 100 show, oh, you'll know. Oh, you'll know. Straight fire. But Octavio, great name, man. Great name. But yeah, I guess it's too late to panic sell for you, man. So 60,149. What are we looking at? This is the 4-hour, guys. Possible rising wedge that was playing out. You had 3 touches on the top side, 4 touches on the bottom side. You broke to the downside. Now, like we said, if you hold this range, right, this range between about 58,000 and 60,000, if you continue to hold this range, there's nothing to worry about. Hopefully we can just bounce from this level, just like we talked about on the daily. But it is something to watch, right? It is something to watch. Now, what I'll say about a lot of these time frames, guys, is a lot of these indicators are bottomed out. But here's the thing. They were also bottomed out yesterday. Okay? They were also bottomed out yesterday. But the 4-hour RSI was not oversold yesterday. Okay? Now, I want to go back and say that the last time the 4-hour RSI was oversold, guys, happened to be right here, okay? And that marked the exact bottom of the dip, relatively speaking, right? We actually, I mean, we had a few wicks down back below, but we got bottomed back up. As soon as we got down here, that marked relatively pretty close to the bottom of the dip, though we had a few wicks lower, right? We ended up closing back above that level. So that's what I'll say about that. If you go back in time before, I mean, we were here, we ended up coming back up higher before dropping down lower again, but typically that could show that you do have a short-term reversal coming. The last time before that was right here in July, which marked the bottom there. And you can go back either in time. And right here, you ended up coming up a little bit. So doesn't mean it's the bottom of the move, but it can mean that at least a short-term reversal could be coming soon, right? So keep an eye on that. I don't think we're going to go straight down to zero, right? A lot of people are like,
Everybody panic, we're going to zero.
right? We're going to go straight down to zero, right? Like Bitcoin's going to drop straight down to 52,000. I don't think that's going to happen. Anything could honestly happen, but I don't think that's going to happen. What else do we have to look at here, guys? What else do we have to look at here? One thing I'm watching here for, and it's kind of interesting. So I saw this on somewhere today, and it kind of made some sense. And I was like, hey, this kind of makes some sense. Previous support flipped into resistance, trying to hold it as support here on the weekly time frame. Interesting trend line I'm watching, right? Interesting trend line. If this can hold, I mean, last time we held it, we obviously went higher here, but interesting trend line. This could just be, we've been sort of back testing this for a couple weeks now. If this can hold, right? I mean, think about it, guys. It's Tuesday, right? We still have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? We still have 5 days left in the week. This week could turn around real quick, or it couldn't. If we close below this, like we said, we could go back down to about that $52,000 range. And there's a lot of confluence at that range, guys. Like we said, if Bitcoin goes lower, if it does, there's a lot of confluence at that range. Why is there a lot of confluence at that range? Well, if we draw a line at 52,000, that's pretty much, if we dipped here within the next 2 weeks, that's exactly where that would line up on this upwards trend line that we've bounced off of 3 times here, which would also be a back test of the previous high, okay? It's a lot of confluence at that $52,000 range. The other thing is the 20 EMA is also sitting right at about 52,800, right? Another confluence at that level. So it's a lot there, right? There's a lot there. Doesn't mean we have to go there, but I always want to keep it open and say that, since we did break that important level yesterday, which we were watching about the $63,000 range. If we broke that, well, it was looking like we're going to 60,000. If we break that, could go a little bit lower. So we got to look at both scenarios, unfortunately. But what I like to say, guys, what I like to say about that is, a lot of us a couple weeks ago weren't expecting to get this chance again, right? Raise your hand in the chat if you were expecting to get this chance to buy coins this low again, right? I personally, if we were going back even, a week ago, I wasn't expecting to be able to buy DOT at $40 again, right? I wasn't expecting to buy, say, I don't know what else we're talking about here. I mean, BNB at 587 or Link at $29 or ETH at 4,200. I was not expecting me to be able to buy these coins at these prices again. So the way I'm looking at this is another opportunity to buy, which I didn't expect to happen, right? So I always look at this, both scenarios, as positives, right? It's either I buy more crypto now, if we go down, that's going to make me more money on the way back up, or, right? Or the other thing is, if we just go up and make more money and make money right away. Personally, okay, like I said a couple days ago, I wouldn't mind if Bitcoin went lower, okay? That would bring back down alts a lot, and I'm seeing some juicy prices. I'm seeing some juicy prices. Bootney said Link has been $29 all year. Yeah, I meant again, like after it went to like $35, $36, I wasn't expecting to come back down to $29, especially when Bitcoin was going to like 69,000, and wasn't looking likely. One Nito said, come on, be the bigger man, give Savius credit. Why would I give Savvy credit? He's predicted the same thing 10 times. Like we always say, guys, a clock is always right twice a day, okay? Here's his second time. I mean, he's not really right. You know, he said 42,000 was the top, 43,000, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. He said every damn level was the damn top. Why would I say he's right? That makes no sense. That's like saying, if I said that, I don't know, if I said, I'm trying to think of a good example here. If I said that Bitcoin was going to 100K and I didn't give you any time frame and it didn't happen and it happened 50 years later, right? That's like saying I was right. Yeah, I'm technically right, but I was way off as far as time frame goes. You know what I mean? It makes no sense, bro. Why would I say he's right?
Rant alert.
A broken clock is right twice a day. That's true too. That's true too. Every level is a bottom. That's true as well. Every level is a bottom. There's no cat. And first of all, Savvy's rant was about a dead cat bounce. Bitcoin did not have no dead cat bounce, bro. We made a higher high. That it clearly invalidates the dead cat bounce narrative. Okay? In all seriousness. Tuesday early rant? Yeah, I'm going off today,
Rant
man.
alert. Rant alert.
Savvy salty rant? Facts.
Hey, I have a message for Sabi. Sabi GSY.
There's teabagging you guys. Well, you know what? I'm going to be kicking your balls again. Don't worry. Don't you worry. The ball kicking will be back. Don't you worry. I'll be kicking the balls again. Just kidding. I love the Bears in the chat. I like picking on them, though. I do like picking on them. Because they only come out when the prices go down, man. They only come out when the prices go down. I didn't hear for any of you guys from 29 to 69,000 except in September when the price was going down. Other than that, you guys were MIA. Where did you guys go? Where'd you guys go, bro? I don't know where you guys went. Not tonight. Not tonight, baby. I'm not kicking any balls tonight, though. All right, the Giordano Inu fractal. I'm getting questions about the Giordano Inu fractal, which is apparently missing. It's missing in action, guys. That's not too good. Guys, the Giordano Inu fractal is still looking juicy. You might be saying, Jordan, enough with the Giordano Inu fractal, right? We're sick of hearing about the Giordano Inu fractal. Guys, the Giordano Inu fractal is very, very, very still intact, okay? You might be saying, Jordan, it's not still intact, man. I mean, you got to give up on the Giordano Inu fractal. No, I'm not going to give up on the Giordano Inu fractal. You have a better chance of seeing Santa come down your chimney than me giving up on the Giordano Inu fractal. All right. Let's see. Let me actually just take this across. All right. Let's see where we could possibly be still at in the Giordano Inu fractal. All right. You might be saying, Jordan, we don't want to look at this anymore, bro. It's hurting our eyes. Well, here's the thing. So you can see on the Giordano Inu fractal, we actually made a higher low on. So we had basically one pump up, came back down, made a low, pumped up again, made a higher high, and then made a higher low, and then sort of moseyed our way back up from there. All right. Now, right now, we're getting pretty close. Technically, yeah, we still have a higher low, right? Technically speaking, right? Technically speaking, we still have a higher low. We're getting close, okay? We're getting close. But as long as this general level holds, okay? We still have the one pump, the low, the second pump, the higher high, the higher low, and hopefully we can continue out from there. But we're getting pretty damn close to not having that higher low, which, will that nullify the fractal? Well, I don't know. I don't know if it will, to be honest. But let's hope. I'm hoping and praying that this holds at least this higher low. But we'll continue to watch the Giordano Inu fractal as we go along. What's Bitcoin doing right now? All right, so we're trying to bounce off this bottom of this sort of channel that we're watching here on the hourly. It's perfect. It is perfect, man. Sir Dude said I love it. Hey, I'm trying. I'm trying to come up with something, man. I am. But what else I want to look at real quick, guys? What else I want to look at real quick? What are you guys saying in the chat? What's up, Richard? This fractal rocks. It does rock for now. Let's see if it continues to play out. But so far, so good. We need that. In order for this to continue to be valid, we need to definitely bounce here around this level, though, for sure. Happy birthday, Jordan. Valentine. It's not my birthday, bruh. I love you, man. I do love you, but holy crap, man. Can't say it's my birthday. Can't say it's my birthday. It's my birthday, and I know you want to ride out. All right, we're going to stop. We're going to stop before it gets too crazy here. All right, real quick, guys. Total market cap. All right, the total market cap. All right. Wait, Jabba, what are you doing? Jabba. Ah. I'm back. I just body slammed Jordan. I can walk again. Why? Because I got my foam roller back. I just body slammed Jordan. You guys gotta start listening to me. I'm the new host of the stream, guys. My name's Jabba the Short. I short Bitcoin every single day. I usually lose, but I'm up the last 2 days. I'm the new stream. I'm the new host. Guys, I'm the new host. So, guys, you guys should definitely short Bitcoin right now. We're going lower. Here. We're going lower. Jordan, you can't move me. I'm too fat. You can't move me. Jordan, no, I'm going to roll. Over. No. All right. I had to roll Jabba over because he apparently can walk now. So I had to roll him over real quick. Jabba. Bob full stream would be awesome. Facts, bro. Facts. All right. Yeah. Don't listen to Jabba. If you want to, go ahead. I wouldn't recommend it, but if you want to short it, go ahead, man. Cheers to you. If that happens, cheers to you. So on the daily chart, guys, on the crypto total market cap, it doesn't look too shabby. Look at where we're at on the crypto total market cap. Now, obviously, we don't want to be doing this right now. We don't want to be getting a pullback, right? I mean, some of us do. I don't mind. I don't mind to get cheaper coins. But on the total market cap, right now, we're sitting right at our previous all-time high from back on May 12th. All right? That's where we're sitting right now. Look at where the price action is. We are right at that general level. Okay, so that's the first level I'm watching for. If Bitcoin, it kind of correlates a lot with Bitcoin right now, where Bitcoin's at a pretty important range. For the total market cap, the range right now is between 2.57 trillion and 2.4 trillion. If we can continue to hold this range, ultimately, what we can hope for is this just being one giant previous resistance flipped into new support, and then hopefully we can continue higher. But we're going to need a bounce sooner rather than later, right? I mean, technically, could you come back down and down about 7% still? Sure, you definitely could. I would prefer to bounce from here and just back test this previous high. But like we said, guys, I mean, we got some stuff to work with here. The daily EMA ribbon on the total market cap is also sitting right kind of in the middle of it right now, but we actually went down and tested the bottom of it earlier today. So earlier today. So that's what I'm watching for in the crypto total market cap. Total 2 is a similar scenario. Okay, the similar scenario for the total 2, where the total 2 is, if you kind of look at where we're at right now, the total 2 range that I would prefer to hold is between these two levels here, where you got a bunch of previous peaks at this general levels. Okay, right now you're sitting right, literally right in between those levels, trying to hold those as support. like we said, if we can hold that and bounce, perfect. If we do drop below these, which would probably correlate with Bitcoin going a little bit lower, we definitely could be watching lower prices for the total 2 market cap as well. So we will watch these guys, but right now, my basic point of showing you guys these is the market structure is still fine as of right now, but we definitely want to turn around sooner rather than later here. We definitely want to turn around sooner rather than later in order to avoid lower prices. But if you want lower prices, hey, doesn't really matter, right? If you're okay with lower prices, it doesn't really matter. I think we all don't want lower prices. Like, all right, let me ask this in the chat, guys. Who wants lower prices, right? Who wants Bitcoin to go lower? And who wants Bitcoin to go higher? If you want Bitcoin to go lower, say lower. If you want Bitcoin to go higher, say higher. I want to know what you guys want to do. Right? I'm gonna assume that most of you guys are done dips. No more dips. No more dips. You guys are so sick of dips. Okay? You guys are so sick of dips. But let me know in the chat right now. I know Jimmy is extremely sick of the dips, man. I mean, he's ready to rock and roll, bro. Like I said, he's about ready to go crazy. All right? Where's Jim? Here he is. Guys, I'm sick of the dips. I was told we're gonna moon in November. I was told that. Strap up. We're still gonna moon. Strap up. We're still gonna moon. Guys, we're still gonna moon. Don't worry. Don't worry. We got 2 weeks left in November. Don't you guys worry one bit. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going lower. We're going higher. But I'll tell you right now, I'm losing my patience. I'm losing my patience. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go crazy with my $500 stimmy investment. We don't want Jimmy to go crazy. We do not want Jimmy to go crazy, guys. So let's hope that we can get a move up sooner rather than later. That's a spirit, Jimmy. What's up, sir, dude? Down days are the days you make your money. Thanks again for engaging educational entertainment. Thank you, sir, dude. Appreciate it, man. Glad you're hanging out. Sir Dude's the freaking man, dude. Sir Dude is the freaking man. Dude. Even has dude in his name. That's how you know he's the man. Crazy.
For the days you make your money.
For 1 second.
Educational entertainment.
Jimmy's straight up axe murderer vibe. That's facts, bro. I would not want to hang out with Jimmy one-on-one. I'll tell you right now. I would not want to hang out with Jimmy one-on-one. Anytime I walk by Jimmy, I'm like... and hope he doesn't see me, you know, every single time. All right, and ultimately, let's switch on to ETH. Actually, let's go look at coin market cap real quick before we switch on to ETH, guys, and see what's generally going on. So we're about once again, I think it was the same yesterday, down about 4.8%. Dollar keeps going up. Yeah, we'll check out the dollar too, dude. The DXY is killing it, and that's not what we want. Right, we said that from the beginning. We don't want the DXY to go up for crypto, and the DXY has been killing it. I mean, but the stock market's going up too, so it's interesting, right? Money's coming from out of different places, right? It's coming out of, crypto, but it's not really coming out of the stock market in general. But we'll look at that in a little bit. So, Bitcoin, ETH. I mean, a lot of the top caps down about 6%. Some are down more. Litecoin down 10. I'm not gonna. No comment. Crypto.com down 10. It moved up very fast recently. Let's actually just sort here. Sandbox, bro. What the heck? We're gonna check out Sandbox in a little bit. So Sandbox, you can actually play the pump song for, up 30% again. Sandbox is killing it. Man is up about 4%. Wax, IOTA, Avalanche killing it. Avalanche actually touched $100 today. We'll check out Avalanche, IoTex, Eunice, Clayton Engine. So actually, we had some gainers. We had some gainers here in the market overall, but not too many, guys. Not too many. 20. So biggest losers: Zcash, KuCoin, Near, Icon, Crypto.com, Litecoin, all double-digit losers. Everything else is relatively, 7 to 9% ish. So no like massive gain losers, but everything's just kind of steady losers, I guess, which we don't want, obviously, which we definitely don't want. Let's go see what ETH is doing. So let's zoom out on ETH, but let's not get too crazy on ETH. Let's just zoom out and see what's going on for my wife, okay? If you guys are new to the stream, ETH is my wife. So I typically refer to her as my wife. She's beautiful, though she is very, very saggy right now. She's very, very saggy. Yesterday, she got pissed at me for calling her saggy. Let's hope that she doesn't hear me today. I don't think she's... Actually, no, she's at the store. She's at the store. So we're good, guys. We're good. We can talk crap about ETH all we want. All right? So what's going on with ETH? Originally, we were looking to hold the previous high back here from May 11th, which was up at 43.91. It looks like we have smashed that level back down to the downside, unfortunately. So what are we watching now? What are we watching now? What's holding ETH up at this current level? Well, the previous daily high closes, right? Back here from May 11th as well. So the daily high closes are trying to hold as support as we speak at the moment. If those don't hold, all right, what do we do if those don't hold? Well, there's a couple different levels we can watch for in the case that those don't hold. First big one, I think, is right around 3,953. Okay, that's the first big one. If that doesn't hold, well, the level I definitely want to hold here for Ethereum, and I would prefer not to go below this level for sure, at least on a daily close, right? At least on a daily close is our previous, if you guys can see, we were previously in a cup and handle pattern, right? Cup, we had the handle, we broke out. The level I definitely don't want to go back below for ETH is this downtrend of resistance, which let me actually adjust the lines like savvy. There we go. All right. And that's the level right now. I mean, obviously this goes down every day that goes by, somewhere in like the $3,800 range. I don't want to break that for Ethereum ultimately. And that's only going to happen if ETH goes lower, right? That's only going to happen unless ETH goes lower. Okay. Unless Bitcoin goes lower. Which, like we talked about, is still a possibility, guys. It's still a possibility. I know we don't want to talk about it, right? We want to be moon boys every day, right? We want to be Jimmies every day. We don't want to be bearish, but let's face the facts, guys. Let's face the facts.
Rant alert.
Bitcoin does whatever it wants to do, when it wants to do it, where it wants to do it, with who it wants to do it with. Same way it goes to the upside in that scenario, it can go back down to the downside. Right? So we can't be too biased saying it only does that to the upside. No, it does that to the downside too. Right? It does that to the downside too. Why do you think we went up to 69,000 and then dumped? Right? Because Bitcoin does what it wants to do. Right? We give our best educated guess, but in reality, none of us really know what's going to happen with Bitcoin. Right? None of us really, truly, deep down know. If we did, well, there would be nothing to watch. Right? It would just be like, all right, this is what's going to happen, guys. This is what's going to happen. All right, we're done. All right?
Island Boys token legit? It's moving a lot.
Island Boys token legit?
Rant alert.
No. The Island Boys, guys. The Island Boys. Don't get me started about the Island Boys, man. That makes me want to take Jabba's foam roller with all the sweat on it and go. That's what society has came to. Society has came to the Island Boys getting famous. The freaking Island Boys, man. That's what society's came to. But yeah, I mean, ultimately, that's where we're watching for ETH. That's where we're watching for ETH. I would prefer to hold this level here that we're currently at now. I would prefer to hold that level. But let's see what ETH does ultimately here, guys. And I'm not going to go too deep in on ETH because we know that ETH is going to do what Bitcoin does ultimately. So there's no point in looking at the 1 hour. There's no point in looking at the 4 hour, at least right now, right? We're waiting for some type of confirmation of a Bitcoin reversal. But what I will say just real quick is ETH does have bullish divergence. It is bottomed out on the daily stock RSI. And something tells me it's probably... If we just zoom out real quick, one more time on the daily chart, and we look at where this is in the general trend, Yeah, I mean, it's not even at a fib level, really.
A couple of days ago. Entry 2,500. LIQ price 7,700. Do you think to sell or risk it? But the amount is quite big, so I
Fear and Greed Index?
Like I have a loss, but not sure.
The Island Boys. If you guys don't know who the Island Boys is, please search them. Please, I guarantee you'll be like, what the heck is going on here? Why are these guys popular? But yeah, people want to know what the Fear and Greed Index is. Let's zoom in, man. Let's see the Fear and Greed Index ads, first of all. Holy crap! No! Bro, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. If I was a sponsor, if they were a sponsor or an affiliate, I probably could get you guys a discount. But once again, no discount. What is this? What is this, bro? No discount? No discount? You gotta be kidding me. True Classic Tees, I want to talk to your manager. I gotta send a form in? You guys don't have a customer service line? You guys don't have a customer service line? You're that cheap of a company? You can't hire anyone for customer service? This is ridiculous. I gotta send a form in through email? This is ridiculous. No discounts on the True Classic Tees t-shirts? This is absolutely ridiculous. $34.99 for a long sleeve tee? What is this? What is this? Ridiculous. No, that's the Fear and Greed Index. 52. We actually dropped to a 52, which, if we look where a 52 is, you know, actually back in the big run up for Bitcoin from like September to April, or September to really March, you didn't go down. You went to like the low 40s, but you didn't go lower than that. And the Fear and Greed, like I said, I don't take too much stock in the Fear and Greed, but it is something interesting to look at here for a little bit. But Karen needs a True Classic Tees panties to wiggle for Kate. What the heck, bro? But yeah, 52. I mean, we haven't seen that level in a while. We haven't seen that since October 6th. Oh, no. Sorry, September 27th. We haven't seen that level. So, definitely interesting, man. Definitely interesting. Tomorrow, they will be $70 each at 50% off. Facts. Absolute facts, bro. I bought more ETH. Tomorrow, they will be $70 each. Absolute facts. XRP is garbage. Drew hates XRP. Drew probably hates XRP more than I do. You know? Like, I trust me, I don't... XRP is fine. If you want to hold XRP, whatever. You know, it's fine. Like I've always said, I just don't understand being an XRP maxi. You know? That's the one thing I will say about that. All right, Bitcoin's coming down again right now, guys. I think... actually, you know what we need on today? We need the McDonald's hat on today, bro. I need to reapply at McDonald's, bro. If you guys didn't see my Twitter today, I tweeted at Carl because Carl decided to take the McDonald's application, okay? And I told him because he tweeted 10 times in 30 minutes, which he did. He literally tweeted 10 times in 30 minutes. Generic crap, too. Generic crap. Tweeted 10 times in 30 minutes, so I told him, Carl, I work at the McDonald's that you applied to. You're rejected, bro. You're rejected. That's what I told him on Twitter today. But yeah, we're coming back down. 59,651. Man, I cooked a lot of burgers today too, by the way, guys. A lot of burgers. I cooked probably 100 double cheeseburgers today during this bear market, man. This bear market has been crazy, bro. This couple day bear market, absolutely crazy. No more. Your jelly is showing about the Island Boys. Your jelly is showing about the Island Boys. The Island Boys, man. Don't get me started about the Island Boys. Do the Carl the Moon bit. We'll do it in a little bit. All right, let's see. 59,765. Play that. All right. Anyways, what else we got, guys? Are you guys a little tense right now? I feel a little tenseness in the chat, right? I feel a little tenseness. Is everyone's butt cheek? Is everyone's butt clenched right now? Whose butt is clenched? Either through anger at me or anger at Bitcoin. Okay? Whose butt is clenched? I need to know. I feel a little animosity in the chat. There's a little animosity in here, right? Where's the positive vibes, bro? Where's the positive vibes, man? Our buttholes are clenched. Tender and clenched. All right, 59,740. I think everyone's like preparing themselves for one more dip. I think that's the reason right here. I think everyone's sort of preparing themselves for maybe one more dip here. I think that's the way we're kind of rocking and rolling right now. Everyone's like, holy moly.
Everybody panic. We're going to zero.
All right. Anyways, we've looked at Bitcoin enough, I think. We looked at ETH. I mean, it's really the same setup on ETH that it is Bitcoin. We're just waiting to hope that this bounces, man. I mean, ultimately, put your rally hat on. Zoom out, said DJ. Facts, bro. Zoom out, man. As I'm looking at the hourly chart, the only reason I actually look at the hourly chart is for the stream. I mean, if it was up to me, we looked at the daily. But you know, for the stream, for the culture, as we would say, we would look at the hourly here. Let's see. Let's go through some of the super chats here. I mean, we did pretty much. Oh, actually, real quick before we go through the super chats, let me just look at the DXY, which is mooning on the daily and the weekly. Weekly is looking juicy for the DXY, which we don't want at the moment. Is there any signs of reversal here? Is there any signs of reversal? Well, there's no daily bearish divergence. No daily bearish divergence. The weekly is killing it. It still has room to run up, honestly. Now, how sustainable is this run up for the DXY? I don't know how sustainable it is to be this parabolic to the upside. I don't think it's too sustainable. And though we've had major run-ups like this before in the past. So I'm not going to say it's terribly impossible. But, you know, it's definitely something to watch for here. We've kind of broken all our levels we were watching. Ultimately, I think, you know, still have this one little level here that, you know, on the weekly, we're still trying to hold as resistance, right? Previous support. Trying to come up and hopefully flip this as resistance and come back down. But ultimately, we just haven't done it yet. So let's see what the rest of the week holds, man. All right, Bitcoin's coming down, guys. Let's see if it holds, man. Let's see if it holds, dude. Let's see if it holds. Yeah, I got you guys for Engine. I'll look at Engine a little bit, guys. I mean, Bitcoin is moving down here. So I think that's what we should be watching at the moment, because that's going to affect the whole market. You know what I mean? Wes said, bro, how I bought audio and dot. Wes, we think alike, man. We think alike. That's what we do, bro. CWP said, if you had 10K incoming, what would be your non-financial advice on what to buy? If you had 10K incoming, it depends, man. I mean, I like DOT. I like the price where DOT is right now. I do like the price where, you know, Algo dropped a pretty good amount. I like the price where Algo dropped too. I mean, I personally bought some audio because audio is just not performing great. I mean, great how as we expected before, and then after even Bitcoin had this dip, it even dropped even more. So I thought it was a good time to buy some audio or some audios. What else, man? What else? I mean, there's a lot of good buys for now. ETH below 4,200, I think is a pretty good buy. I mean, to be honest, I mean, every coin is down a pretty good amount right now, and I think most of the top alts are pretty good buys at the moment. you could argue on any of them, really any of them. Matic down to 154. Some good ones. There's some good ones. McDonald's. McDonald's at. We're working at McDonald's right now, guys. That's the way we're rocking and rolling. Did we do any Savvy impressions yet? No Savvy impressions today yet. We haven't had the chance to do any Savvy impressions. Nathan said the price came down and bounced off the 50-day EMA. It's exactly what it did on this day in 2017 before it went parabolic. Should happen soon again, I reckon. All right, let's go back and check. We didn't actually check that on the charts. So let's go back and check 2017 and see if the same thing happened on this day. Let's see. So November 16th. It wasn't on the same day, but it wasn't the same week. On November 12th, you guys can see that Bitcoin did come back down to the 20 EMA and held it as far as a close. And then obviously started going parabolic from there. And you actually had a pretty good sized dip right here in 2017. You actually had a 30% dip down to the 50-day EMA, right? On November 12th, 2017. It was pretty close. And then obviously you went on to go parabolic, which, obviously we got to see. We got to see. I mean, do I expect us to go boom, 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 boom like this? Probably not, right? It's a way different market than it was in 2017, but this is, it's definitely something that is interesting to look at for sure. For sure. You go back. Let's go all the way back to our current price action, man. And now we're sitting right here. Now, we haven't had a 30% dip, don't get me wrong. We've had about a 15% dip, but definitely something to watch. Definitely something to watch. The big old wick. Every year is different. Savvy was right all along. Here we go. We got Savvy was right all along. No, that's just not true. That's just not true, man. Savvy was not right, bro. I'm telling you right now. He'll be right every once in a while, right? He was right. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, he was right back in March, okay? He sat up there in March, and yes, he did say that, so let me go up to the chart that we want to see here. He did say back in March, if we go back in time, let's do a rewind. All right. So, guys, we are sitting here in March, and Bitcoin is in a distribution pattern back down to the downside, guys. It's a clear wick-off distribution back down to the downside. 30K is coming, guys. 30K is coming. Exactly as I predicted, we hit $30,000. Exactly as I predicted. Now, we are going to see a move back up.
Shall I change my name thinking?
We are going to see a move back up to 52,000, and then we are going to see a massive, massive wick back down. Okay, we're going to see a massive move back down to $10,000 after that happens. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, I admit I was wrong. I was wrong on that move, but I have another bearish pattern that might be playing out. It looks like another redistribution pattern back down to the downside, right? This one will play out. Just wait. Just wait. This one will play out. I'm not going to do every single one. I've done that in the past. I'm not going to go through every single line, but that's pretty much how it went, man. Pretty much how it went. So, like I said earlier, he's right. It's not because he was right. It's because he said every single level is going to be the top, It's like me saying every single level is going to be the bottom. I could say 59,000, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53. I could say all those levels were the bottom, right? And then if I call the the $53,000 bottom and it bounced from 53,000, and me saying, ha, I told you the 53,000 level was going to be the level we're going to bounce from, after saying every single level before that was going to be a level for a bounce from. That's like me saying I'm a genius when it bounces off 53,000. No, that makes me a friggin' idiot. Why? Because I thought it was going to bounce on every single level before that. That doesn't make me smart. No, that makes me a freaking idiot. That's what it makes me.
Rant alert.
And I'm gone. You know? Anyways, I'm done ranting. I'm done ranting, guys. I'm done ranting at the moment. But if you get me more pissed, I will rant again, as you guys know. All right, let's jump into these again. Let's see. Octavio said, ball all the way down, doubling my position on the couch at your wife's house. It's too late to panic sell for me. Just take care of her, man. If you're going to take care of my wife, just make sure that you're taking care of her right, bro. Don't. If you're going to use her right. That's all I have to say. VZH said, on-chain analysis shows whales accumulating since the 69K drop. Don't get shook. Smash the likes. Thank you, VZH. I actually haven't been looking at on-chain the last 2 days, so I appreciate that. Appreciate that information, man. I gotta freshen up on what's going on with on-chain, but that's definitely facts, man. Definitely facts. I mean, the whales. We always know, guys. The whales accumulate during dips, right? The whales are coming in, and the whales, though we still might go lower, right? Whales don't always time the bottom too. I think a lot of people get this misconception that the whales time the bottom perfectly every single time. No, the whales sort of dollar cost average too. They'll buy this dip. If we go lower, they'll buy the dip again, right? The whales are dollar cost averaging. The whales don't time the bottom. That's not how this works, right? Even the smartest of the smartest people aren't going to time the exact bottom for Bitcoin unless they're somehow controlling the market themselves. That's the only way that's going to happen. So thank you for the information, VCH. Definitely appreciate that, dude. Wes said, hey, I've a message for Shabby. Shabby. Why did I say Shabby? I thought I was talking about the Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Hey, Sabby. Wes, I don't, what does that even mean, bro? What does that even mean, Wes? Valentine said, happy birthday, Jordan. Thank you, Valentine. Man, it's another great birthday. I mean, every day is a great birthday for me, bro. Appreciate that again, Valentine. Thank you guys for all the birthday wishes in the chat, by the way. Thank you for all the birthday wishes in the chat. Today was a great day. I appreciate that. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, Jordan, said Blue Collar Jose. Can you look at Gwen? New on Coinbase? Absolutely, man. Let's look at Gwen. New on Coinbase. Let's do it, bro. Let's do it. Gwen. What's going? Holy majoli. Actually, it looks better on the weekly. The daily, it's still new. Right? I mean, there's really not much to say about this. I mean, it is getting a nice move up now. It's still too new to do any kind of analysis on, really. I mean, I guess you broke some type of downtrend of resistance, and now you're moving up. So that's pretty sweet. I guess we can look at some of these Fibonacci's on the, it's too early. It's really too early to really do any type of analysis. But I would say the first level to watch is these previous peaks right at there at about 11.7. It's right near the 382 fib as well. So I watch 11.7 cents first, and from there, I mean, you're pretty much going solo, man. You're pretty much going solo from there, dude. How many birthdays you have? A lot, man. A lot of birthdays. Didn't know it was your birthday? Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Happy birthday, Jordan. Every day is my birthday, I guess. Let's see. It's a stable coin. This is a crappy stable coin, if you ask me. This is a stable coin. This thing sucks as a stable coin. This thing's going all over the place. This thing's like a stable. This thing's less of a stable coin than XLM.
That's an XLM stable coin.
Holy crap, man! Why is this like flying around. Like, this is not what a stable coin should be. Maybe because it's new. I don't know. It's a stable coin. Let's see. Sir Dude, appreciate you, bro. Down days are the days you make your money. Thank you again for the engaging, educational entertainment. Thank you, Sir Dude. Appreciate the shout out, man. Fat Juicy. Fat Juicy Candle, bro. This is as stable as Jimmy on Red Bull. There's no way that's a stable coin. Let's see. Dollar keeps going up. Yeah, the dollar's killing it, man. We checked out the dollar earlier, dude. The dollar's definitely moving up. It's not great. It's not a great. It's not what we want for us crypto holders, but let's see. Let's see if we get a reversal. We're at a, like we said, on the weekly, we're at a important level. So let's see. Oh, guys, you guys like my little Patriot sweater? I think it's pretty fresh. Look at this little Patriots guy right here. See him? The old school Pats guy. Pretty nice.
350 kBTC.
Wow. 50K dips. Imagine having 50K dips. Just imagine Bitcoin's at 350,000 and we'd have $50,000 dips. Imagine the panic. People are going to be dying in the streets, bro. People are literally going to be like, I can't even imagine, dude. $50,000 dips. So we're at 350,000. We dip down to 300,000. People are going to be like, oh, mom, what do I do? I can't handle this. I can't handle this. This is too much pressure. This is too much volatility. Mom, bring me my meatloaf. Bring me my meatloaf and my Mountain Dew. This is crazy. I can't keep my eyes off the charts. I can't handle this. I can't even imagine, dude. That much volatility. If the chat seems crazy right now, if the chat seems emotional right now, imagine the volatility, bro. When you're going like, you're going up and down like a freaking spring, right? Imagine the volatility in that sense. It's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy. Shave your head. Oh, you guys want to see me bald for a little bit? All right, sounds good. Sounds good.
157 for all 4 quarters. Thumbs up.
Bob gets the meat sweats. Facts. I think the Bitcoin Ice Bank. What? Zayed, I don't even know what that means, bro. I don't even want to say that, man. Holy crap, I look fresh. I look fresh when I'm bald, man. I look freaking good. Holy crap. Holy crap, I look good. Holy crap, I'm amazed how good I look right now. Like, I need to go bald. This is amazing. Let's see. Moby? I need to do bald and muscles? I can't do both. Maybe one day I gotta figure out how to do both, man. Jordan Vase. I look like a Chad Tone Vase. Don't I look like a Chad Tone Vase? Like a Tone Vase, but like a Chad version. Alright. Island Boys token legit? It's moving a lot. No, it's not legit. I'll tell you right now, it's not legit.
Nope.
You really think that Island Boys token's legit?
Nope.
It could still go up in value, right? It's a meme coin. It could still go up in value, but who knows, man? Who knows? Mr. Clean? Look like a washed up basketball player? Facts. Super Doge with $3 super chat. What's going on, Super Doge? Hope you do well, man. Mr. Chakayev said, hi, opened a long a couple days ago for Bitcoin. Entry price 62,500. Liquidation price 57,700. You think to sell or risk to hold? Someone said Jordan's head is brighter than my future. You think it's sell or risk to hold, but the amount is quite big, so I don't know what to do. I have a loss, but not sure. I can't answer those questions for you, man. I mean, you gotta, I'm not gonna even try to answer that question for you, bro. You know, you need to figure that out for yourself. If it's a big amount of money, 57,000 is definitely a possibility here, man. You know what I mean? And if your entry price is at 62,000, 57,700 is a very, very likely possibility here, right? So just keep that in mind. Never invest more than you can afford to lose. I can't make that decision for you, dude. You need to do it. You need to figure it out. You need to figure it out, man. Super Doge, what's going on, bro? What's going on, man? Sir Dude said, dry cleaner lost my bear suit. Can I borrow yours? I don't own a bear suit. I only own bear ears. That's about it, bro. That's about it. Fine levels, you can get the F out. Facts. Facts. Absolute facts. Anyone tired? We've been in this bull run since March 20th. I'm tired, bro. I'm ready for Bitcoin to moon. But hey, I have patience, though. But yet, let me tell you, I am waiting for Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin's already mooned. But, I mean, I'm waiting for it to have this last run up for sure. I think everyone is. Zayad said, Ice Bank. Bro, what is that? Zayad. What does that even mean, bro? I'm not even going to say that because I feel like I'm getting set up to say something I shouldn't. VChain said, play DApp. Made me more gains than VChain ever has. Should I change my name? Yeah, do play DApp Nation, man. Play DApp Nation's got to be your new name. Let's see. Play DApp. Let's see. Holy majoli. Play DApp, man. Yeah, if you got in on this, nice job, dude. Nice job, dude. I'll give you the pump music for this. Heck. There you go, man. $3. So nice job, dude. I mean, this thing's in price discovery. Not much I can really do I can't really do anything with this, but nice job, man. As Bitcoin's coming down. No, Bitcoin's not pumping. For everyone that's listening, Bitcoin is not pumping. It's played app. It's not Bitcoin. Everyone's getting pumped right now. Everyone's like, Jordan, don't play the pump song. It's not Bitcoin. Facts. Look at my hair, bro. I got the little... What's this haircut called, guys, in the back? Where it's like, you just have the back of the hair? Can anyone tell me what this is called? I have no idea what it's called, bro. Holy crap. Why is my head so oddly shaped? Why do I look like a baby? I look like a baby from the side. A baby with a giant nose and a beard. What the heck? All right. Wait until 350k Bitcoin and dips are 50k and pump 80k. Yeah, Shane, I have no idea what's going to happen, bro. And Steven said, happy 157th birthday. Florida rant. Smash those likes. Thank you, Steven. Appreciate it, man.
Rant alert.
Boom, baby. A mullet. A skullet. It's a skullet. Hold on, I gotta get a water, guys. Hold up.
OPUL, cut in at 1.20.
0.20 outlook. Hold on, guys. Getting water. Ugh. All right, we're back. We're back. Ponytail? Could be a ponytail too. Could be a ponytail. You should make a Doge face tat. Prax. Which are probably with the fart. What else do we got? Opal got in at 120 outlook. What's Opal doing, man? Hopefully it's doing better than BTC at the moment. Let's look at Opulus. Opulus is... Holy crap, man. Now, you're building some bearish dip, so just keep that in mind. You're probably going to get it, because the possibility of you going higher than a 90 on the RSI is pretty unlikely. You're probably getting close. to a relative peak, at least short term, right? I would say let's take our swing high to swing low. You're coming up on your 2.618 as we speak. So you're getting some initial resistance there at the 2.618 fib. If you break that, I still think there's still a little bit of room to go up to the 3.618 at 789. But those are the two levels I'd watch. I don't, not much else to say besides that. You know, like we said, you are building some bearish div on the daily, building some bearish, exaggerated bearish div on the 4 hour. So just keep that in mind. I mean, this thing's done a crazy run, and it might be due for some type of retracement here, for sure, for sure. What's up, Patrick? Patrick became a Jordan Knight member. What's going on, dude? They becoming a Viking, man. Appreciate that, dude. What's up, Smiles? Not doing too much. You guys remember when my name used to be Chris? Everyone used to believe my name was Chris. They were like, Jordan, your name's not Chris. Why would you name your channel Jordan and make your name Chris? And I was like, touche. That's a very, very solid point. Very, very solid point. The hairline broke down. Yeah, guys, the hairline went to 0. We're literally in panic mode on 0.
Everybody panic. We're going to 0.
Like, the hairline is gone at this point. There's no more TA. Oh, you guys didn't see anything. You didn't see nothing. Everyone's always like, what if this is the real Jordan and the hair is the filter, right? What if this is the filter? Okay? And then this is the real me. Filter, real me. Filter, real me. You'll never know. You will never know which one is the real Jordan. And that's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. All right, what else can we check out, guys? I mean, alts are doing alt things. It's kind of I was not expecting the stream to actually be a boring stream. I was expecting Bitcoin to actually bounce or take another dip here during the stream, but it doesn't look like Bitcoin wants to do diddly squat. It wants to be a typical crab like it is during the stream, man. That's what it's doing right now. It's literally what it's doing. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure you guys subscribe. I mean, we're hanging out. We're hanging out today, not doing too much, watching Bitcoin sort of do its thing and going from there. I mean, that's really what we're doing right now. Alts are following Bitcoin ultimately at the moment. That's what's going down in crypto land at the moment. Not too much other than that. Not too much other than that. Oh, Sandbox is looted. Oh yeah. I meant to check out Sandbox earlier. Sorry about that, guys. I told you I was going to check out Sandbox. I feel bad now. I feel a little bad not checking out Sandbox. Sandbox is losing its mind. Yes, it is, man. Hopefully, I mean, Mana already kind of did. Hopefully, Mana can back that up too. He's really tough. All right. Sandbox did smash the previous high from back here on November 3rd. It's looking juicy here in the 4 hour. Looking real juicy. You got some bearish div as of right now. If you can get a little bit higher, which the 1 hour does have room to run. So if you can get a little bit higher here to sort of nullify this bearish divergence, because right now you do have it, right? You have higher highs and you have lower highs at the moment. Very, very slight. You just need to go a little bit higher. Just a tiny bit higher. The problem is you are hitting some resistance at this level right here. So will this act as some resistance, or will Sand just say, screw you, I'm going back up to the upside, right? That's what we're waiting on right now. But we would like Sand to go slightly higher than its current position, for sure. And then if we go a little bit higher on price action, right? Boom. Then we go higher on the RSI. Boom. No bearish div. The 1 hour doesn't have it, and the daily Daily still has it pretty significant, but it's not confirmed yet on the daily. This could still just obviously continue up, which it's trying to do as we speak. Right? Trying to do it. What else killing it, guys? Anything else? Anything else doing anything besides just following Bitcoin at the moment? What if you're really Java and Jordan is a filter? Hey, that could certainly be the case too, man. I could really be, at the end of the day, I could really be Java. And I could just be on a voice changer right now. You know? You guys will never know. Maybe I'm Java the whole time. Just got here. Did you lose a bet? No. No, I decided to go bald, man. I decided to go bald. I look too good bald not to go bald. So that's what I decided to do for anyone that's just getting in here now. Anchor's moving up. Anchor is moving up. Said VZH. Let's see. Yeah, Anchor's trying to move up. Anchor looks not too bad on the charts. I mean, bunch of previous resistance. Coming back down and flipping his new support. And you're trying to get a nice bounce off there. So yeah, Anchor doesn't look too shabby. Anchor definitely does not look too shabby here. Not at all, I should say. So if this continues to hold, boom. Let's see if he can get back up a little bit higher, I think. Ultimately, you are going to hit some resistance here. A bunch of previous resistance levels looking left at this general area. And actually previous support at this general area. So let's hope that this doesn't flip his new resistance, right? Old support doesn't flip his new resistance. But if you can get back above this, Anchor's also looking pretty juicy here. Ultimately. But you got to get back above 13.5 at the end of the day. You know? You look like an Eastern European. My head's itchy, sorry guys. My head's itchy. I shaved it all day today. My head's itchy. If anyone that's bald can tell me where to go from here. Volume's picking up. Let me actually take that. I'm gonna take the bald. I'm gonna go back to my hair filter, guys. I need the hair filter back on. Your facial hair is darker than I remember. It is darker, huh? Get in, just subscribe, my man. From the UK XRP Army. Thank you, Liam. Thanks for subscribing, man. I can't say that I'm a part of the XRP Army, but I respect it. I would just say that I would be diversified in some other coins, but congrats, man. I cannot say I'm part of the XRP Army, though. I cannot say. Definitely can't say. Knew I should have sold when Crypto Kirby was bullish. Facts, bro. Facts, bro. We all should have sold. Warning, shots fired. Like I always said, guys, do the opposite of Crypto Kirby. Do the opposite of what Crypto Kirby does in his streams. He was bearish the whole way up, okay? And then he finally turned bullish and Bitcoin came back down. I feel like it happens every time, bro. Do the opposite of Crypto Kirby. Seriously. And you'll probably profit, bro. Warning shots fired, by the way. Yeah, that's actually the most true statement ever. And as soon as I saw Crypto Kirby, he had a video with the title is, he had a title that was like, what, 97,000 incoming? Bitcoin, boop, back down to the downside every single time. What about Carl the Moon? I mean, Carl's never wrong. He just says it's going to break to the upside or downside. So Carl's never wrong. You know, that's his style. Savvy won't be bullish until Bitcoin hits 20 million. Yeah, honestly, I mean, last time, guys, we should just start using the bears. Whenever the bears flip bullish, that's when we should start flipping bearish. I know Savvy flipped bullish right here. And then he admitted he was wrong right here. And then the whales dumped it. They said, Savvy's bullish, we're dumping it. And then Kirby was bullish here. Whales said, we're dumping it. You know what I mean? Someone was probably wrong right here too. Someone out there, right? I don't know who was wrong right here. Someone out there was wrong right here too. Boop. And it was probably market makers. Market makers was probably like, I'm wrong. Boop. That's the way the cookie crumbles. How is market makers, by the way? Is market makers dead? Is that guy still making videos? I have honestly, I haven't really been watching too many YouTube videos lately, man. I've been, besides streaming, I've been taking a little bit outside of crypto. I used to watch way too much crypto content. I need to get my head out of crypto for a little bit. But is that guy still making videos? That market maker guy? Let's see. Looks like a symmetrical triangle if you draw the line from the lowest wick. Oh, you're talking about right here? Symmetrical triangles. You're saying, let's just clear this out. I mean, we don't really need this. You're saying if you take it from like this, then you come back down. I don't know how you would draw the top resistance. I mean, maybe something like this. If you really want to stretch it out, like if we're really, really getting deep and dirty here, probably do something like this, right? I mean, it's not going to be perfect, but you kind of see what you're saying. Price action does look like it's getting tighter. So, yeah, I guess we could watch that. Expert crypto disappeared so fast. Crypto. Crypto. Expert crypto's gone. Market makers is gone. Bruh. ETH needs to take the lead and pull Bitcoin back up. Facts. That ETH does need to take the lead too. I mean, ETH has the setup, guys. ETH has the setup to reverse. It's got the bullish div. It's got the daily stock bottomed out. 4 hours probably the same way. Yeah, 4 hours bottomed out. 4 hour, doesn't have 4 hours oversold too. I mean, you have the setup here to reverse, and you just need the juice, man. Like, how many times I have to say, like, you just need the juice. You just haven't had the juice. Just getting no buy orders coming in, at least right now. I mean, we know at any point that can change. Like, Bitcoin could start reversing at any point. ETH can start reversing at any point. But it hasn't happened yet. I got to assume it's going to happen relatively soon. I mean, the 4 hour on ETH hasn't been oversold since back here in September as well, and that was pretty close to the bottom. You could go one more dip back down, just like you did here on ETH. Right here, you can see on ETH, you got oversold right here, right at this point, and then you got one more dip to the downside. And then obviously that was the bottom and kind of consolidated, and then you pump back up. Will something like that happen again where you're not oversold? You maybe come back up a little bit more, then you dump one more time, and then you go back up. I mean, that would be textbook. Same thing happened here. Yeah, and the same thing happened here. Bullish div, bounce back to the upside. So yeah, we are kind of waiting on ETH. Sometimes ETH can lead the market. Sometimes Bitcoin lead the market. We definitely need one of them to reverse, though. The two doo-doo coins are in the green. What's the two doo-doo coins? Oh, Doge and SHIB. What's SHIB doing? SHIB. I don't know, man. I mean, last time SHIB pumped, it was a sign that, last time SHIB pumped, let's be fair. It was a sign that Bitcoin was going to pump shortly after, I believe. If I'm not wrong. 23. I mean, actually, when SHIB pumped, I mean, that Bitcoin was going sideways relatively. So, I mean, but that was after the dip. So maybe, I don't know, Bitcoin goes sideways here for a little bit. You see SHIB go again. I don't... Who knows what SHIB, dude? Who knows what SHIB? SHIB is going to be SHIB at the end of the day. It's a piece of SHIB. You know what I mean? I'm just kidding. SHIB's fine. SHIB's fine. I mean, it is what it... At this point, we know what it is. It's fine.
Stimmy to the moon face.
What's up, Missy? AVAX, Jimmy Stimmy to the moon. Or Jimmy Stimmy to the something. All right. Let's do Jimmy Stimmy. For AVAX. AVAX. Let's see what's going on with AVAX. So AVAX. Let's see what's going on here. AVAX. I mean, AVAX got up to $100 earlier today. AVAX is doing pretty well, right? Doing pretty well. Here's the thing with AVAX, like kind of said with the other coins though, like you are building some bearish div as well. It's gonna be tough to top this one. Again, this went into a 96 last time. It doesn't mean that. Yes, actually, you know what? Actually, it actually wasn't even that peak. That was actually this peak. So you know what? Ignore that fact. I actually thought that this peak on this was actually this, which is not. So I actually ignore what I just said. AVAX in that circumstance actually has a ton of room to the run to the upside because it's probably not going to have bearish div based off this previous high. It's just not going to have it. So if we look at this, where could we go now? Did we hit the 1.618 yet? We did hit the 1.618. We actually closed the daily right at that level. And we're sort of struggling to break the 1.618 on a daily close. We've come up to it a couple different times on the close, but we're struggling to kind of break that right now. If we can, which the daily's showing that you might have the juice. 125.80 is that next target. The 4 hour, I mean, actually the 4 hour doesn't even show bearish div as well. The 4 hour, which interesting is here, you can definitely see a daily or a 4 hour downtrend of the RSI coming in, which we know these can usually lead to, usually front run the price. So if this can break out, probably going to see a big run up for AVAX, but ultimately for AVAX, let's see. Everything's pumping. You guys are saying everything's pumping. AVAX, I mean, yeah, you might be in some wedgie, but, if Bitcoin can come back up, I mean, this could definitely go higher. Even though AVAX didn't really follow Bitcoin today, to be honest, it was like the only one that didn't follow Bitcoin. The 125.80 is probably that next target, ultimately, as long as it doesn't start following Bitcoin. 60,173.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
All right, guys, everyone get the swords and shields. Everyone's getting hyped in the chat right now. Everyone's getting hyped because Bitcoin's finally moving a little bit, I guess. Not too much, a little bit. DJ Flexa said, back to ramen noodles now, bought several dips. Dude, I've been eating ramen for years. Just kidding. I actually eat a lot of salads, a lot of wraps, a lot of yogurt, a lot of some egg sandwiches occasionally from Dunkin', not gonna lie. But yeah, I mean, I don't actually eat ramen. Ramen's good, but here's the thing with ramen though. The amount of sodium that's in ramen, if you eat that consistently for a while, it's probably not going to be very good for you. But, you got to do what you got to do sometimes. 60,210. Come on, BTC. Get the swords. Get the shields right now in the chat. We need to start pumping right freaking now. All right? We don't have any time to waste. Why is there a Kylie? I don't know why that's in there, actually. No idea why. Let me get the Viking helmet back on, guys. Guys, get your swords. Get your shields. It's time we pump to the upside. Everyone's getting a hype right now. 60,210. 4 hours not really looking like too much. But, yeah, we're sitting at 60,210. People are saying everything's pumping. Kind of. A little bit. Everything's up like 1%. Does the Dunkin' girl like her eggs scrambled? No. She likes them hard boiled. Man. Fight! Boo! Shield wall. This is where we stop them. This is where they die. Everyone's getting so into it right now. I gotta sound the war horn. And And we're trying to fight back, man. We're trying to fight back, but we don't have enough reinforcements. We need more reinforcements, guys. We need more reinforcements right now. We're not getting the amount of reinforcements we need at the moment. I'm actually going to redraw my trend line coming down here, just because this one was a little more legit as far as where we just bounced from. Right about right there. Sound the horns! It's time. Alexander said, you predict S again, but we love you. I don't predict, man. I don't predict, okay? I don't predict. I give my opinion, all right? And we go from there, all right? I give my opinion and we go from there. Bitcoin does whatever it wants to do, when it wants to do it, how it wants to do it, okay? We know this. We know this. Bitcoin can look so bullish one day, and then the next day we could be, playing the dump song. Bitcoin can be looking so bearish one day, and the next day we could be playing the pump song. That's how Bitcoin works, right? That's how Bitcoin works. Bitcoin does whatever it wants to do. Facts. Facts. All right. So let's see. It looks like we were going up, and now we're back to crap, guys. We were looking like we were fighting. We were doing pretty good. We were pushing them back a little bit, but now we're back to crab. I'm a crab, 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 I'm a crab. I'm a crab, you're a crab, we're a crab, we're all a crab. Welcome to the Crab Show. I was trying to be some sitcom, but that was definitely not a sitcom, man. That was definitely not a sitcom. How's the volume right now? Oh, jeez, there's no volume. We actually got a little volume here. Not too much. But, yeah, there's still no volume, man. Still no volume. You know what that means, guys? No volume. Where's all the no volume peeps when the price is going down? You know what I mean? They all want to scream no volume when the price is going up. Like, anytime the price is going up, all you hear is, there's no volume! There's no volume! Where's the volume? There's no volume! We haven't had volume in months! I can't hear crap! Where's the volume? But when the price is going down, there's still no freaking volume. It's you don't hear, all you hear is actually there's still no freaking volume, man. There's no volume. Yeah, we've been below this freaking volume range since the bottom, man. No volume. No volume. BTC pumping. Rather token be a lobster. Facts. I like your Grinch smile. It's a pretty good Grinch smile, isn't it, man? I think it's a pretty good Grinch smile myself. Not gonna lie, bro. ETH back to 420. Yeah, it's trying. It's trying. I mean, on the hourly, it looks like we're doing something, but if we go back to the 4 hour, not too much just yet. Not too much. We did this earlier today. Then we kind of came back down. What do you guys think? I asked this earlier in the stream, but honestly, I mean, we're sort of the stream. It's only 8:30. I thought it was later than 8:30. Why? Because there's really no price action right now. What do you guys think? I asked this earlier, but I wasn't really looking at the chat earlier. I was talking about the charts. What do you guys think? Do you guys think what level will Bitcoin bounce? Right? What level will Bitcoin bounce? If you already think it bottomed, just say it already bottomed. Okay. Where do you think Bitcoin will bounce? Obviously for it to bottom and then make a new high, not for it to bounce and then make a lower high. Where do you think Bitcoin will go ultimately down to? Bounce to make a higher high. Okay, not just a little like retrace. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Happy birthday. Thank you, man. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you for happy birthday. It's a great birthday today. Wish we were getting a little bit more price action, but hey, I cannot complain, man. It's a pretty good birthday. Lowest it goes is 53K, 59K, 53K, 54, 52. There's no volume in the hairline. There's no volume in the hairline, bro. Zero volume in the hairline. I hate to say it, but now it feels like 55-ish. 52, 54, 53, 57, 55, 55. Everyone's saying doing a poll, but the poll, there's only so many options on the poll. You can only do 4 options on the poll. I like seeing it just coming up on the chat. It's way better. 48. So everyone's sort of thinking, most people are thinking we're going a little bit lower, right? Most people thinking we're going a little bit lower. I'm not going to say what I usually say, okay? I'm not going to say what I usually say just yet. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys. I'm in the same boat, and we've been through this before, all right? I'm going to be Robin Hood real quick, all right? I'm going to be Robin Hood. I look like a little red, look like Little Red Riding Hood, actually, but blue. Don't I? Anyways, here's the thing. I want to talk to you guys real quick. Everyone's thinking that we're going to go lower. And I've said this so many times in the past. How many times have I said this, guys? So many times. Everyone thinks that we're going to go lower. Okay? Even me. Even me. I think we're probably, I think at this point, you know, just looking at where we're at the trend and looking at where Bitcoin is at the moment, even I think that Bitcoin might go a little bit lower. And here's the thing. When everyone's thinking Bitcoin's going to go lower and I start thinking Bitcoin's going to go a little bit lower, that usually means that, you know, we've seen in the past, that usually means that the bottom is in. I'm not going to say it is. I'm not going to say it is. But I always want to state that when everyone thinks the bottom's not in, the bottom is usually in. I mean, that's what we see in the past. That's what we see in the past. So I remember down here, everyone thinks it's going to go lower, going to go lower, going to go lower. But hey, let's see what happens, man. Fear and Greed's a 52. Facts. Absolutely facts. Jordan's a bear. But what if it now goes up and you lose the train? Hey, that's why I hodl, man. That's why I hodl. So even if I think it's going to go lower, I don't really care. I don't really care. Ultimately, yeah, it sucks. I don't want to be more patient, but it sucks. You know, it sucks waiting. I don't want to wait. I want Bitcoin to go to $1 million right now. Right? I don't want to wait. Screw that. Screw waiting. Screw waiting. All right, let me ask you this. This is actually a really good question, guys. I always want to ask you guys this question. If you had a choice, right? You had a choice between 2 things here. Okay, this is a great question, by the way. So you might want to stay behind. All right, you had 2 options. Okay, here's the thing. You know Bitcoin's going to hit $1 million. Okay, you know Bitcoin is going to hit $1 million. Here's your choice. Okay, you have one choice. You can have Bitcoin hit $1 million tomorrow, okay? Or, okay, so let me rephrase this. You can have Bitcoin hit $1 million tomorrow, guaranteed, right? But after that $1 million, it never goes higher, okay? You can have the choice of that. Or you can have Bitcoin hit... You can have Bitcoin hit $500,000 in 5 years. Which one would you rather do? And think about this for a second. Before you answer, think about this for a second. So $500,000 in 5 years, or $1 million tomorrow. But it doesn't go higher than those. What choice would you take? What choice would you take? What choice? JH said option 1. Think about it for a second, though. Because the longer you have to accumulate, the more money you'll make. Yes, you'll have to wait. Yes, you'll have to wait. It sucks. We don't want to wait. We don't want to wait. Option 1, sell and buy all Shiba. I, personally, as much as it would suck, I would love Bitcoin to go to $1 million tomorrow. I would be ecstatic. Okay? But if I knew Bitcoin would be at $500,000 in 5 years, and I had 5 years to accumulate and throw every single money that I could get, right? All the money I could get, and I knew in 5 years Bitcoin would be at $500,000, aka let's just call it a 10x from the current level, bro, I'm taking option 2 because I have patience, and I'd rather make more money as it takes longer than to make still a good amount of money tomorrow, but
I prefer slow games.
you know,
Otherwise, I don't have a life.
I would take option number 2. A lot of people differ. Maybe it depends on age too. If you're older, you might just want to take the gains right away, right? So, I don't own enough yet. Facts. 125x leverage all in. Yeah, I didn't think about leverage. If you do leverage, I mean, you're pretty good. If you take leverage out from it, you know, take the money and flip it. You only need to stay alive. Facts. You need to accumulate. The volatility will one day end. It's definitely an interesting question. I've always thought about that. Like, what would I rather do? I think I would do number 2. I would do number 2. 5 million is enough for me. With this million, you can. You guys are making some good points. I'm not gonna lie. But you know, that's my question of the day for you. I think it's a pretty good question. Well said, LB. Reinvest the $1 million. Facts. Hold by. All right. Well, Bitcoin's still at 60,000. It's like a magnet right now to 60,000. Wes said I prefer slow gains. Otherwise, I don't have a life. Facts. AVAX is still sitting at 97. So we talked about earlier. You have a little bit of bearish divergence, a little bit of a possible rising wedge on AVAX. After getting up to, above $100, you got to $101.50 today. Awesome move, right? Awesome move for AVAX ultimately. But yeah, AVAX looks super, super good on the 4-hour. Daily, we said we didn't have bearish diversion. It still has room to run. So if for whatever reason AVAX can come up and break this uptrending resistance line and move up higher, AVAX is going to look really, really juicy for possibly move up to 125. That's its next fib target at 2.618, man. That's the next one. Stop tapping your table. I ain't tapping my table, bro. I ain't tapping no table. That's actually ETH below me. I ain't tapping no table, though. The faster, the better. Did the Slink ever bounce back? No, the Slink didn't bounce back. The Slink's at 29 bucks. So the Slink's trying to hold, previous resistance, previous support. It's a big level for Slink, right? Right about like 28 bucks. We actually wicked down to that today. Big level for the Slink to hold, but it's doing it so far. Not greatly, right? Not greatly. Kind of like Bitcoin. Moving down, and it's kind of just coming down, and a little bit less parabolic than it was before. But yeah, as long as it holds this $28 level, which we said is an important level, Chainlink's fine. But Link the Slink is gonna follow Bitcoin. Link the Slink got screwed by Bitcoin, man. We talked about this the other day, but Link the Slink broke up from its wedge perfectly, came back down to test, and then Bitcoin dumped, and then it just ruined Link the Slink's day. Link the Slink is so correlated to Bitcoin, man. It's one of the most correlated coins to Bitcoin. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Terrence said, hey, Joe, would you recommend Market Cipher or Lux Algo? I personally, I mean, here's the thing with those. Don't buy those. Here's the thing, guys. With those indicators, don't buy them thinking they're going to make you some trading genius right off the bat, right? You still need to know the ins and outs of everything else. Now, I think if I had to choose one, here's the thing. I haven't really sat down and used either of them, to be honest. You could certainly use them, but don't think that buying an indicator is going to make you some pro trader, right? They're indicators. They're not like really buy sell. They're really not buy sell indicators. Personally, BTC dead weight, facts. At least right now, facts. Fu Manchu cipher, Bootney. You guys are screwing over Crypto Face right now. Crypto Face is pissed. The free version, I guess, is a free version. You didn't hear anything from me. You didn't hear anything from me. I don't use no free version of MicroCipher. All indicators lag. Yeah, I mean, all indicators lag. CF has money. He does. He does. He definitely does. Oh, man. What are we going to do with Bitcoin, bro? It's 8:47, bro. I feel like this has been a long stream. I don't know. That's just me, bro. We're chilling like a villain. Not really much is going down. This is probably one of the most crabbish days we've had on Bitcoin. I got to say, I mean, we've been right around 60,000. Like, it's like 59,900. We get up to like 60,200. Other than that, we're kind of just oscillating in between the two. I mean, ultimately, what else can we look at? I mean, let's look at like let's not touch the Jordan Mu fractal. You look at like Bitcoin. What's the monthly chart look like on Bitcoin right now? The monthly chart on Bitcoin is looking, let's see. The monthly chart on Bitcoin. Man. Safe Moon. Safe Moon, Brandon. What the heck, man? All right, but yeah, I mean, the monthly on Bitcoin, we ended up closing the monthly at like 58.7. Actually where we wicked down to, which is interesting. So, I mean, it's just a back test on the monthly. I know none of us are like, bro, we don't want no back test on the monthly. It's November. It's supposed to be Moonvember. What happened to Moonvember? We don't want no back test candle. Well, it's kind of what we're getting right now. And, you know, ultimately on the monthly, as far as a setup goes, I mean, as long as this holds on the November close, I mean, the longer term charts are still looking fine. Yeah, we have a giant wick on the top side. But like, if this comes down and we end up closing above this, it could just be a nice little back test candle. It's not pretty. Definitely not pretty as of right now. But we still have 2 weeks left to go. If this can retrace a little bit here and come back up a little bit higher, hopefully by the end of November, then this will be looking a lot better. But we got some work to do. We definitely got some work to do here for BTC. That is for freaking sure. For freaking sure. BitBoy now saying double bad November from Moon Astrology. Heading to 19K.
Work hard says, Jordan, look at the monthly dollar. It's going to 97 to retest next. Bull run starts after.
Going to test the neckline. 97 or 97. Going to test the neckline at 97. Where is thy neckline? Thy neckline. Let's see. What are we looking at here, Denise? What are we looking at? Something like this? Could be a possibility. Could be a possibility. I mean, that definitely was like I mean, it's slanted. I mean, this is like a savvy thing, but you know, definitely was some type of head and shoulders, a downwards movement. This could be a come up and a back test. Hopefully, you get rejected here and you move back down. But I can, if that's what you mean, I could definitely see that playing out. That's definitely a good call. That's definitely a good call. This could move up. I mean, this could potentially move up to like 97, 98 on the DXY and then move back down. And then hopefully Bitcoin moves up from there. But I definitely see what you're saying. For sure. For sure. Good call. Sandbox up. Is Sandbox still moving up right now? There's no way Sandbox is still moving up. We'll look at Safe Moon in a second, man, by the way. Sandbox. 352. Yeah, Sandbox is... it's still relatively in the same spot it was before. But, yeah, I mean, Sandbox is killing it, man. Sandbox is killing it. Jay Cricket said Ren. Look at that, Ren. I'm not ignoring you, Jay Cricket. Trust me, man. I'm not ignoring you. Let's see. So, ever since Ren kind of broke this upwards trending support line, I mean, it's been kind of like the deathly hollows here for Ren. At least at the moment. Where can we look at as a retrace? Let's actually take... what do I want to take here? Let's take this. So it looks like the 236 broke, the 382, the 0.5. So, I mean, ultimately, it looks like this wants to dump a little bit more. Because you just broke the 0.5 fib. You could be coming back down to this 0.618. A lot of confluence at this 0.618, by the way. Previous resistance, previous support at the 66.8 level, somewhere around there. Probably closer to like 67. Yeah, it's about 67. That could be the next target there if you do come a little bit lower for Ren. So watch for that. Watch for that possibly, right? If you do come lower. Especially if Bitcoin comes a little bit lower, which it's... we said it. It's kind of up in the air right now. What I'll say about this on the daily, though, the daily RSI is getting a little low, right? It's getting a little bit oversold. The 4 hours probably already oversold. It is. And the 1 hour, is relatively in the same spot too. But here's the thing: you're gonna need Bitcoin to bounce here. It doesn't matter, right? I mean, if Bitcoin dumps, you're gonna see a lot of these altcoins still dump. So, yeah, the indicators are showing a bottom, but Bitcoin is daddy, right? Bitcoin is daddy ultimately. And the daily still has a little bit more room to run to the downside. So you could definitely see 67.1 relatively soon, I think. Y'all were just saying it was pumping a minute ago. 59,682. Ah, man, we're dumping, we're pumping, we're dumping, we're pumping. We're really just going like this. We're going like, up and down, but slightly down. Up and down, but slightly down. It's definitely what we don't want to do. What's up, Squirt? Chainlink? We looked at Chainlink a little while ago, but I mean, it's not really doing too much at the moment, man. To be honest, I would really just want to hold $28 for Chainlink. It's a big level. Previous resistance, flipping support. I wouldn't want to break that book below this. I would prefer if it doesn't. But we gotta watch it, right? We gotta watch it. We're coming up on it pretty close now. We're about 80 cents away. It seems like that's what it wants to do at the moment. Though, like we said, a lot of these short-term time frames on these alts are oversold, guys. So, man, if we go a little bit lower, these RSIs are going to be super low, super low. But yeah, wait on Bitcoin. BTC is going to catch everyone off guard when it pumps. Backs VCH, like I said earlier, like the charts I would say that the charts on these short-term time frames look a little dumpy, but when you zoom out, you look at the daily chart, we look at the bullish divergence, you look at the 50-day EMA, you look at the daily EMA ribbon, you look at the previous resistance. The daily still looks like it could bounce from this level. We're just obviously not seeing the buy pressure come in just yet, but like we said, the buy pressure can come in at any point. You know, the hourly, the 4 hour can look awful, but Bitcoin can just come in and say,
Nope.
and ETH can just come in and say, where's my girl? Where's my girl? ETH can just come in and say, I'm pumping you tonight, Jordan. Get ready. Hop on that bed, baby. I'm pumping you tonight. We're going downtown. You better strap me up because we're going to the moon, Jordan. We're going to the moon. Strap me up. Strap me up. I've been dumping all week, but let me tell you, I'm ready to pump tonight. That's what ETH could do at any time too. But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. And everyone thinks we're going to go lower too, right? Everyone thinks we're going to go lower. Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll real quick. Do you think BTC will go lower than 58.5K? Do you think Bitcoin will go lower than 58.5K? Yes or no, guys? Do you think it will go lower than 58.5K? As long as the pump is consensual. Facts. Facts. ETH looking hideous? She is looking hideous. All right. Bitcoin's moving down, guys. Moving down. Moving downtown. 59.4. You're hitting the lows on the stream here. Hitting the lows on the stream. You know you're getting some when she says she's been dumping all night. That's true, man. Facts. Always go against the herd. Yes. 59.5. All right. We're coming up on that support level, guys. We're actually coming up on both of these potential support levels here for Bitcoin. Let's see if these hold. Let's see if these hold. We're coming up on both these support lines, guys. Let's see if these hold or are these just imaginary lines. Let's see. Let's see, man. All right. Coming down to it, bro. We're coming down to it. Let's see what happens. 49,422. It's going way lower than that. 50K. Let's see. Let's see. All right. The bulls and bears are fighting right now. They're fighting. They're boxing. Boom, 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 boom. Right uppercut by the bull. Right down cut by the bear. And the bear looks like it has smashed the resistance. The bear with a big uppercut to the upside. Boom! Savvy versus Jordan. Savvy dodges the left, dodges the right. Savvy throws the right hook to Jordan. Okay, do this one. But looks like I think we're trying to bounce, but let's see. Let's see what Bitcoin does here, guys. 59,357. 59,371. Why ask me? I'll be rich by then if I know. Facts. Facts, man. Do you think Bitcoin will go lower than 58.5K? We have 59% said yes. Very bearish chat. Very, very bearish chat. This is not like YouTube. YouTube's usually bullish. You know what I mean? For what I've seen in the past, guys, YouTube is usually bullish. So for YouTube to be bearish means something. right? That definitely means something because YouTube is usually very, very bullish. Very, very bullish. Not even like remotely bearish at all. You know? All right. Well, try to hold this general support line down. It's not a perfect support line, but try to hold it. Let's see if we get some pumpage off of it. 59.6. We learned, Jordan. Nagy said I'm scared, man. Nagy's scared, bro.
Everybody panic. We're going to zero.
Guys, just remember, bro. Just remember, do not forget the meme. Do not forget the meme. This is a perfect time for the meme. Guys, don't forget the meme, bro. How many times do we have to say this, man? Why are you scared? When 2 weeks ago, you would have loved the prices being at this level. You would have loved it. It's all recency bias, bro. Forget out the recency bias. Forget where Bitcoin was 2 weeks ago. Forget where Bitcoin was a week ago. Forget it, right? Just erase it from your mind. Because here's the thing. If you went back a month ago, 2 months ago, right? If you went back 2 months ago and you said that Bitcoin would be at $60,000 right now, you'd be jumping up for the sky. But because we were at 66,000 or 69,000 a couple days ago, now you want to be dying. Now you're out here going, right? That with the recency bias. Scared, worn out. Scared, money don't make no money. Scared, money don't make no money. We all die tonight. Paper hands.
Jordan, how do I buy some Bitcoin?
It was because of my grandma asked me to buy Bitcoin. Guys, my grandma did ask me to buy Bitcoin a couple weeks ago. She did. She did. That was a couple weeks ago.
Let's go make some paper mache.
I told her not to because I knew she would be paper hands. Here's the thing, I mean, if someone's not in crypto and they ask you to buy at all-time highs, probably tell them not to. But yeah, I mean, especially your grandma, bro. You can't be doing that stuff. You can't be doing that stuff, man. 59,250.
Let's go make some paper mache.
Don't forget the meme, bro. Don't forget the meme. Dumping more. Savvy who? Scared, money don't make no money. Giordano Inu Fractal, we're just a little bit further along than we thought. Where do you think we're in the Giordano Inu Fractal? You think we're all the way... The Giordano Inu Fractal, you think we're all the way here? You think we're right here? Maybe. Maybe this is where... You guys are like, no, Jordan, please. You guys are like, Jordan, please don't tell us this. Please don't tell us this now. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Like, we all knew in the Giordano Inu Fractal that something like this would be coming, right? Something like this would be eventually coming, right? You know? Like, Jordan, please don't tell us this. Now, I still don't think this is what's going down. I still don't think this is what's going down, guys. I don't think we're going to see this. But we knew it was coming eventually. I still think we're right here. I still don't think that we are at this. Okay? I just don't see it at this point. But it's there. It's there. For sure. I don't think that happens. Digi Plan B? Jordan, please don't tell us now. That's it. So it's all up from here. Hopefully. I mean, yeah, who knows, man? Is that the low in the fractal? 10K? Check 20th of March. 2021 has been such a tease. I mean, it has, but I mean, here's the thing. If you bought, I get what you're saying, 2021 has been a tease. But if you bought in at the right spots, 2021 should have been very, very kind to you. If you've bought in at the right spots. You bought at the wrong spots. 2021 might be a little bit iffy, right? It might be a little bit iffy. We've got kind of a roller coaster up and down, right? Been a roller coaster. But if you bought at the right spots, 2021 has been a pretty good year. Maximum pain. Quick, redraw your support line. All right, let's redraw our support line like savvy. Let's do it, man. I don't think there's any way to redraw this support line, to be honest. You know? I don't think there's any way to do it. Scare money don't make no money. Scare money don't make no money. Scare money don't make no money. Crash Balloon said, amen, I'm salty and crying. I turned to Jordan for support. Hey, man, it's okay. We've been through this, guys. We've been through this in the past. And I don't mean to sound like... I don't want to just sit up here and be a hopium god, right? That's not what my channel... I mean, my channel is... We're a bullish channel. And I mean, I'm a bullish guy in crypto. So, I mean, technically we're a bullish channel, right? But I don't want to sit up here and be a hopium god. But what I will say, guys, is... Here's what I'll say about this. Is... We've been through this multiple times. And guys, this dip isn't even that big. Like, why are we stressing out? This has been a small dip. I feel like everyone's panicking a lot right now. A lot of panic right now. Like, to the point where it's, like, ridiculous. You know, guys, just in September, we had a 25% dip. Okay? Heck, just a couple weeks ago, we had a 15% dip. And right now, we're sitting at a 14% dip, right? So, I mean, this has really been nothing. We saw a 25% dip here. We see a 15% dip here, okay? Heck, I mean, this wasn't a huge dip, but it was still a about a 12% dip. I mean, we see this all the freaking time. We see this all the freaking time. You know what I mean? In reality, this is like a speck on the chart. I mean, in reality, we look at the monthly chart. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's not... It doesn't look pretty. It doesn't look pretty. No downwards move looks pretty. But in reality, it's really nothing, man. It's really nothing in the grand scheme of things. It's just not. It's just not, bro. It's just not. Bitcoin hit 100K in February.
What's this? Mana is
Facts.
doing it for me.
I could have lost less money on... You guys are funny in the chat today, man. You guys are funny in the chat. See, it's times like this where I don't know if you guys are trolling or what. You know, I really don't. Sometimes. You guys are good trolls. You guys are really good trolls, man. I gotta say, the chat is pretty good today. Right? The chat is pretty good today. Everyone's sort of... I think everyone's like fake trolling. You know, being super emotional. But there's definitely some people in the chat that are emotional. So, you know, yeah, in times like this, it sucks seeing your portfolio go down. But that's investing, man. That's not even just crypto. That's investing. You're going to see your portfolio go up and down. And, you know, it's not going to be fun. It's not going to be fun. If it was all fun and games, heck, if it was all fun and games, and it went up and forever, you'd see everyone in crypto. But it's not, because a lot of people get burned and get salty. Why? Not because the price went up without them. No, it's because they bought into crypto. The price went down a little bit. They sold, and then the price went up. And that's why they're salty. And that's why they hate on crypto. Because they probably got burned in the past because they sold when the price went down, and then it mooned after, and they missed the whole run. That's why people get salty at crypto. It's not all fun and games. It's not all fun and games. It's days like this where it's like, all right, this sucks. This sucks. I thought we were going to be at 100K by now. What is this? Plan B. Plan B. You said we were going to be at 97K right now. What the heck, man? Why are you doing this to us?
Everybody panic. We're going to zero.
Right? It's all emotional frenzy, but in reality, it's nothing. It's fun. I'm having a great time. hey, if you're having a great time, man, that's good for you. I mean, a lot of people wanted a dip, right? There's people that I've been saying, like in the Discord and in the stream, that have been asking for a dip. People have been begging for a dip. I know my guy Drew was like, can we get a dip? Like, can we get a dip? Can we get a dip? Can we get a dip? Dips are good for 3 reasons. I would say dips are good, guys. Gives you better opportunities to buy. So when the price does finally move up the way we want it to do, you're going to make more money, right? 2, right? You're gonna liquidate all the leverage longs, right? The degenerates. You're going to get rid of some of them, okay? And the more times these extremely over leveraged longs get liquidated, hopefully they freaking leave and they stop doing it, and hopefully they just buy spot, right? Hopefully at some point. And 3, you're gonna get rid of a lot of these guys.
Let's go make some paper mache.
And the more of those people that you get rid of, right? The more leverage longs you get rid of, the more of the
Let's go make some paper mache.
paper hands you get rid of, the less crazy volatility you'll see to the upside when the price does go up, okay? Ultimately, which is a good thing. Like, you're not going to see as crazy swings to the upside or downside, which in reality is probably better and healthier for the market ultimately. So it's a lot of good reasons for the price to go down too. It's not just, oh, this sucks, we're going down. Just this sucks, we're going down. You know, it is what it is. Sasa said you're being a little judgmental of your audience. Judgmental? I'm not being judgmental. I'm looking at the chat and I'm seeing a panic. I'm seeing panic. No, I know everyone's not panicking. The fear and greed's at 65. No, the fear and greed is actually at 52. We're at 52, which is the lowest the fear and greed's been at since I said this earlier, but looks like October 1st. You know? Which, you know, fear and greed to me doesn't really mean much. Doesn't really mean much, man. You are too judgmental. I should have brought out. Oh man, that's too funny, bro. That's too freaking funny. Where's my girl here? Jordan, you're being way too judgmental of your chat. You're being way too judgmental. It's 2021. You're not allowed to be judgmental anymore. You're not allowed to be judgmental. You have to cater to everyone's needs. You're not allowed to be judgmental. You're being so judgmental to everyone. You're being so mean. Stop telling the truth. Just lie to everyone. Make them feel good. Make them feel really good. Just tell them it's going to be 100K tomorrow. Stop being so judgmental. Just lie. Because that's what everyone does in 2021. They just lie to make everyone feel good. And they don't tell people the truth. They don't tell people how it is. Just lie to Just lie to everyone. That's how it's supposed to be. Just lie. Lie like everyone else. Don't be real. Don't tell them how it is. Like, bro, let's cut the BS, bro. I've always said I'm going to say it how it is on my channel. I'm going to say it how it is. I'm not going to coddle you, okay? Saying, oh, no, don't worry. It's going to 100K tomorrow. We're not going to do that. Karen is sad. I feel hurt. Tell me lies. Tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies. Tell me sweet little lies. All right. Let's see. 2866 on Link. Link's dropping a little bit here. Facts. Lie, no butt hurt.
I feel like you sold 90% shadows of the whole portfolio until the end. Seeing people run on these dips working on the.
Oh man, Karen, I like a little butt. Connor, man, that's freaky, bro. That's really freaky. Connor, never say that in the chat again, man. Please, please don't. Someone said that kind of like you like that. Oh, God. You guys are freaky in the chat, man. Really freaky. You guys need to chill. Who hurt you, Karen? Who hurt you? Oh, man. Let's see. 9:15. Bitcoin is... I know as soon as I get off, Bitcoin's going to go... I don't know. I just have that feeling right now. As soon as I get off, Bitcoin's going to start dropping here. I just have that feeling. I have that tingling feeling in my little throat. I'm going to buy the top and sell the bottom. 100x leverage. Correct. Did Savvy hurt you? He did. He did.
Nothing has changed.
Jordan looks at Fear and Greed to see how much t-shirts are. Yeah, man. I mean, the Fear and Greed X is useless. Unless you're looking at it for, you know, fear, which I think buying the fear is good. Selling the greed is dumb in crypto. You're going to be greedy most of the time. You know what I mean? It's crypto. But buying the fear is it's definitely useful. Other than that, the Fear and Greed Index is absolutely useless. Absolutely useless. I only look at it for the I only look at it literally for the t-shirts. Literally for the t-shirts. That's all I look at it as. Nothing has changed. Let's pull an all-nighter. Hey, I would. But here's the thing, like, I would need a coffee to do that. And I don't have a coffee right now, unfortunately. If you can't hit up Dunkin' Donuts, 14% off True Classic Tees. Dude, it's not even 14% off today. There's no discount. There's no discount today. They're selling long sleeve tees for $34.99. What kind of ripoff is that? I can go to the Gap and get $20 t-shirts. Why would I buy this for $34.99? Yeah, it looks like it's probably a nice fit, right? It looks like it's a little stretchy. Probably fits nice to the body, but why would I buy this for $34.99 when I could go to the Gap and get one for $20? You know what I mean? And trust me, I don't want to go to the Gap. I don't shop at the Gap. I'm just trying to help out everyone else. Because True Classic Tees is pissing me off, bro. Shirts are the real indicator. Facts, bro. Whenever there's no discount, that's usually Bitcoin bounces. Whenever there is a discount, Bitcoin dumps. True. It's true. Doesn't even have a hood. I'm holding out for the True Classic tanks. There you go, man. There you go, dude. Hold on. Actually, I missed some of these. Actually. Mamba said, "What dip? Mana is killing it for me." What's Mana doing, man? Trust me, dude. Mana's killed it for me the last couple weeks, bro. Mana has carried my portfolio. Not for the last couple weeks, but for the last, I guess now for the last couple weeks after this dip. Mana. For Mana, you just really want to break this downtrend of resistance. Boom, boom, boom. You just actually tested it today. Can you break it? Right? Can you break this downtrend of resistance? If you can, hey, I mean, Mana could definitely start moving here again. Definitely. And honestly, moved without Bitcoin today. It actually did pretty well, other than without Bitcoin moving.
Amateurs sit and wait for inspiration. The rest of us stop and go. King.
Amateurs sit and wait for inspiration. The rest of us just get up and go to work. Sky, that is facts, man. That is facts. Just do your job, bro. Do your job. Marlon, I got you on LRC, bro. Don't spam, but I got you on LRC, dude. For sure, dude. But Mana's killed it. Mana's killed it. But if you break this, you're going to the moon. Marcus with the super chat. Bobby with the super chat. Wrench said, tell people where they would be if they had bought in January 2019. If you bought in January 2019, Um,
I'm making money.
Wrench. You bought in January 2019. This is Wrench who asked this, guys. In January 2019. January 2019. Yeah, I mean, you were at, you said at $3,000. I mean, you'd be up 20x. You'd be up 20x at this point. I mean, I know in hindsight it's stupid to look at it like that. Like, oh, of course we'd be up 20x. What's new, Jordan? Why are you telling this? This doesn't mean anything. I think Wrench's point was like, if you buy at the right times when there's a lot of fear, you've absolutely killed it. You know? And that's Bitcoin. Bitcoin's up 20x at that point. Right? And that doesn't even count altcoins, which altcoins from the bottom are up 50, 100x. You know? ETH is up like 45x from its bottom, which I know in hindsight is ridiculous, but I think sometimes it's good to look at that and be like, just remember when the next bear market comes to make sure that you're buying whenever the next bear market comes, guys. Make sure you're buying, bro. That's where the life-changing money comes, is from buying in the bear markets. This guy said, amateurs sit and wait for inspiration. The rest of us just get up and go to work. Absolutely, like I said, Sky, that's true. Let me do LRC for my guy in the chat. LRC. What is LRC doing? Yeah, LRC is pumping right now. All right, LRC. Well, looking like a bull flag. It's looking like a bull flag. We need, ultimately for a lot of these alts, we need Bitcoin to stay strong. But if Bitcoin can stay strong, right? And I mean, in theory, let's actually go out to the daily on this one. Just to get, I keep it on the 4 hour. I would say that, I mean, depending on where you want to take this flagpole from, be conservative and take it from there. You know, if you can break this out eventually, looking at 557 at some point, but you obviously gotta break this downtrend of resistance first. Let's focus on breaking the downtrend of resistance here, and that could ultimately be a target upwards of 550. LRC is looking pretty good though. Looking pretty good here on the shorter term time frames for show. Show. You're probably, I mean, at this point, probably likely you come up and test the top here, you know, at 309, assuming Bitcoin allows you to, right? Assuming Bitcoin allows you to. You the best. You the best. Bitcoin train look like it wants to leave the station. I don't know. It did this last hour, and then we just dumped back down. So let's see. What do you know about C-Pool on making money? I don't know much about that, man. C-Pool. I don't know if that's Clearpool. Yeah, I mean, it's doing well. It's doing well in the 4 hour. I mean, daily's killing it, bro. 4 hours killing it too. 4 hours killing it too. You have some bearish divergence, but it looks like it's already playing out. So keep that in mind. You have higher highs in the 4 hour, lower highs on the RSI in the 4 hour. So you do have some bearish div. Watch for that. But ultimately, C-Pool, you know, it's been killing it. It's been killing it. So you might have a little bit of a retrace, and you could just continue up, ultimately. 1 hour has a little bit of bearish divergence as well. No bullish divergence yet. I still think the hourly comes a little bit lower here, probably, potentially. You just look at this, I mean, probably back down to at least this golden pocket. And if you come back down to the golden pocket, you probably have some bullish div. Come back down to 223-ish. You probably have some bullish div at that point, and then probably reverse. But yeah, I mean, C pool definitely not looking too bad. Definitely not looking too bad. Pool about to turn yellow. He said the pool about to turn yellow. So basically, Plan B is done for. I said from the beginning, guys. I mean, 97K. As much as I want it to happen, and we looked at it every day. As the days went on, you know, I kept saying it's gonna be tough to hit 97K by the end of this month, and it's looking pretty unlikely. It's looking pretty unlikely that that's gonna happen. You know, there's people that still think it's gonna happen. It's looking pretty unlikely. I'll never count out Bitcoin. Like, is it possible? Sure, but you're gonna need to really start pumping. You're gonna need to really start pumping here within the next couple of days for it to even be remotely possible. I don't think that it's gonna happen. I don't at this point, which sucks. But let's see. What do you guys think of the chat? You guys still think Plan B is gonna happen or not gonna happen for the end of November? Think we're gonna close above 97K? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Plan B, we have Plan B in the chat who thinks we are going to. Plan B. Why do we got Plan B in the chat, bro? You know, Plan B is going to get pissed at me for saying that. He's probably watching me right now. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. How dare you defy me? You really don't think we're going to hit 67 or 97K by the end of November? You're going to defy me? All right. Give me all your Bitcoin. Give me all your Bitcoin then, you Bitcoin defiers. My model is undefeated. My model has never been wrong. Give me all your Bitcoin right now. Right now. If you defy Plan B, that's what you must do. Plan B's pissed, guys. You gotta give them all your Bitcoin. You gotta give them all your Bitcoin.
Grow your EOY price. Thoughts about that? Feedback.
My end of year prices for DOT and AVAX. Well, DOT, I think my price target was like 120. Now it's gonna depend how high Bitcoin goes. I think the one of the Fibonacci levels for DOT was at 120. And AVAX, I mean, AVAX just hit $100 today. AVAX has moved up pretty well already. It was at $10 when Bitcoin was at 30K, you know? But here's the thing. I think AVAX can hit 100, 150, but we're going to need Bitcoin to do what we want it to do, right? We're going to need Bitcoin to at least be at 80, 85K to do that, in my opinion. So we need Bitcoin to start kicking it in gear here, right? We only got 6 weeks left in the month and the year, guys. Like, I think a lot of people are forgetting. We only have 6 weeks left in the year. There's not much time. There's not much time here. So we need to, I still think it's possible. We need Bitcoin to start moving here. We need Bitcoin to start moving like a train. But let's see. At this point, is $120 DOT by the end of the year. I mean, if Bitcoin can get to 80, 85, 90, somewhere in that range, I mean, I'm gonna say it's impossible, right? If Plan B falls, will we even hit 100K? Probably not. Probably not. Plan broke for everyone, hopes up. Yeah, facts. Denise said that's why we may shoot straight up and crash back down. Guys, I think a lot of people are forgetting, like, I still think that this bull market goes into next year. And it's playing out that way, right? It's playing out that way. Like, we haven't talked about this in a while, and, you know, and I think we probably should more than we do, but, you know, let me actually get a fresh chart here for BTC. Guys, we got to remember that. Actually, let's go back here a little bit. Get rid of this. We got to remember this, okay? I still think that this cycle goes into the end of this year, all right? The reason for that is, I mean, the cycle, I mean, my guy Ben Cowan, right? I mean, it's the lengthening cycles and the decreasing returns are definitely real. I mean, I've always said I think that the cycle ends in March, April of next year, right? And it's playing out that way, right? It's playing out that way so far. Let me get the all-time index here for BTC. You know, and you know, just to sort of look at this, because we actually haven't looked at this in a while, so I think it's always important to look at this occasionally to see where we are. Right, we put 2013 at the bottom of the cycle. We put 2017 at the bottom of the cycle, and we sort of compare where we're looking at here. I mean, we're kind of right where we're still, even after that long kind of consolidation, we're still, relatively speaking, probably a little bit ahead of schedule, per se, you know, probably a little bit ahead of schedule. I still think this comes out and we top somewhere over here. I still think we top out somewhere over here, you know, March, April, May, somewhere in that range. I still think that's what happens, man. Still think whatever way it takes, we go like this, we go like this, we go like this. I still think somewhere in this range we top out. You know, a lot of people think that we have to end the bull market this year. We don't have to end the bull market this year. Okay? And I think a lot of people are just brainwashed and thinking that it has to end at the end of this year. I've always said I think it's going to end next year. I mean, that's just the reality of the situation. I mean, I've been saying that since the beginning of this year, honestly. That's just the way the cookie crumbles, bro. That's the way the cookie crumbles. ETH end of year thoughts? I remember you saying 10K. Yeah, I can still, I mean, 10K ETH is if Bitcoin can get to 100K. If Bitcoin gets to 100K, I think you'll see a 10K ETH. Everything's always predicated on Bitcoin. If whatever reason Bitcoin can hit 100,000 by this year, I expect ETH to be at 10K. And then, you know, wherever next year, I think ETH can get to 15, you know, 15-ish next year. If everything plays out the way it should. But crypto doesn't know, everything always doesn't play out the way it should. You know? Jordan is a 4-cycle guy. A 4-cycle guy? I'm actually not a 4-year cycle guy. I've been saying since I started streaming that I think this goes into next year. Jordan's a 4-cycle guy. That's funny. That's funny, man. Chris, which price you see VeChain with Bitcoin at 100K? With Bitcoin at 100K. I mean, VeChain, I mean, I expect probably, if Bitcoin hit 100K, I'd probably expect at least the top alts to do a 2x as well. I could see VeChain at 28 cents if Bitcoin hits 100K. You know, I don't think that's terribly unreasonable. Someone said ETH is poo. Wow, man. Bitcoin, Adam. Bitcoin, man.
The market cap higher for Bitcoin, 100K. I think that's much more than pre. Where will that come from?
Ben said you were, better set that stool straight. Wes said Plan B is Dutch. I'm Dutch as well. 97K it is. Facts, Wes. As much as I want to see Plan B rewrite, I'm gonna have to say no at this point. I would happily be wrong though. I would be dancing up and down if I was wrong. BT said, what is the market cap required for Bitcoin to achieve 100K? I think 3 trillion. That's much more than previous cycles. Where will that come from? that's always been the question, right? Every cycle, it's always, where will the money come from? Where will the money come from? It's always the same question. When Bitcoin was at, 6, 7, 8,000, it was the same thing, right? For Bitcoin to get over 20,000, where will the money come from? Where will the money come from? Where will the money come from? It was the same question. We heard that all throughout 2018, 2019, 2020. It was the same exact thing. What does Bitcoin do? Goes to 70K, at least of now. So where will the money come from? It's a good question. But I do think it comes from somewhere. I mean, Bitcoin tends to have that effect. And do not underestimate when, market gets really hot. Do not underestimate the power of FOMO. Do not underestimate the power of FOMO. All right, guys. I want to see some price action, but it doesn't look like Bitcoin wants to do it for me, man. It doesn't look like it wants to do it for me tonight. So, today was more of like a chatty stream. We didn't really, there's not really much to look at. Alts are just following the price action of Bitcoin with the select few like Sandbox and some others that are kind of doing its own thing. So I'm going to call it a stream. Thanks for an awesome stream, guys. And we just kind of just hung out and answered questions for most of the time. So appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure you guys hit up that like button before you go. Subscribe if you're new. We're here every day from 7 to 10. Check out the link for any deals on trading or anything like that. And go follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And I'll catch you guys later. Join the Discord too. Link should be down in the description for that. Make sure you guys don't panic sell your crypto. No matter what Bitcoin does here, make sure you guys, unless you need the money, I'm not going to be panic selling my crypto. I'm not going to be panic selling my crypto unless I need the freaking money. All right? Shout out to you guys, though.
Rant alert.
Do what you guys need to do. It's your money. Do what you guys need to do. All right? Catch you guys tomorrow, 7 o'clock. Other than that, peace out, guys. Peace.